Hi, Jane. Uwe Jacobs, property strategist from Property Friends. Welcome. Well, as you can see, I have had enough of the Melbourne cold winter, so I've retreated into Queensland, which is quite challenging with COVID at the moment going around and flaring up everywhere. Anyway, I welcome you. I thought I'll give you the musings for the month and do a bit of a summary of the year. Boy, has it been an interesting year. First, we started off with the pandemic and reports, property is going to go down 40%, the sky is falling down. Well, it didn't happen, did it? I don't know a single market that dropped 40%. Yes, initially the top end of the market was very hard affected, but in general terms, first 6 months, nothing much happened. Quite to the contrary. To June, just about every market is up 10 to 15% for the year on year. That is an incredible figure. I have never seen all capital cities rising. That is a phenomenon that tells me that we're going into a really, really great phase of property investing. Anyway, on that note, risk mitigation is the big word for me for the last financial year. Risk mitigation in regards to having a fallback, buying for the right reasons. I have some friends that are also in real estate investments, and they were chasing the very high growth areas. They bought at $380,000, a beautiful piece of land that 18 months later, they couldn't sell for $200,000. You don't want that. Return off the capital is more important than return on the capital. If you have a 50% drop, that is very, very hard to recover because the price needs to go up 100% to go back to the same level as before. So, talking about risk mitigation, definitely balance between yield and growth. We need the short-term income to be able to wait for the long-term income. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is the rental income is the short-term income. It's the money that pays the bills. It's the money that should be high enough to completely cover the expenses, including 100% calculatory finance. So as far as I'm concerned, the deal needs to pay for itself completely, zero minimum. Now, having said that, the big money is in the growth, no question. So you want to start off with balance between yield and growth in the right location with the right design. And here comes my big one with the right partners, with the right developer, the right builder, the right service providers. Everything can be fixed when you've got a good relationship. Let me say that again. Everything can be fixed when you've got a good relationship. That is, to me, the be-all and end-all. We've been in the game for 20 years, and if we're known for one thing, then that is for the long-term relationships that we build and for the good relationships that we have. Now, that brings back the biggest point as far as I'm concerned about real estate investment. Be in it for the long term. This is a marathon, not a sprint, but a marathon that once you are in the race, stay in the race, go for it for the long term, you will win. For sure. We have got many, many people in our team that have been with us for 15 years. and they're all doing just fine. Thank you very much. So be in it for the long term. All right, very quickly to the RBA, the Reserve Bank of Australia rate decision. Today is the first Tuesday of the month again, and it was time for the new rate announcement. To cut a long story short, the rate is unchanged at 0.1%. And from my point of view, will stay that way for at least another 6, if not 12 months. I really can't see the interest rates going up because construction is such a powerhouse for the industry, for the income of so many people. So I really can't see it going up. Yes, APRA might tighten the reins a bit for the investors. And yes, I see, and I guess we've all seen, the interest rates, the long-term interest rates, the fixed interest rates go up a bit. And that's just profiteering by the banks, in my view. So great time to invest. One last announcement on our own behalf, and that is we are having another webinar, NDIS, SDA, National Disability Insurance Scheme, Specialist Disability Accommodation, with a subject how to set up sustainable in win-win investments. There's a lot of shenanigans going on in the market for no good reason. The only reason being the profiteering of those marketing companies. NDIS SDA is a great investment if you do it right, with the right circumstances and the right people involved. So 27th of July, 7 p.m. The link is on the website. Have fun, enjoy, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.